Billabong was founded in the early 1970s by two individuals, Gordon and Raina Merchant. Named after the term describing the stagnant body of water attached to a waterway, Billabong became a brand name for surfwear and accessories. Today, Billabong has over 600 company-owned stores worldwide and employs over 6,000 individuals. Although primarily a clothing company, it also produces various accessories and skateboard products under other brand names. Von Zipper, Nixon, West 49, and Element are some of the most prominent brand names that Billabong owns. This presentation will look to explore Billabong as a company, more specifically as a marketing entity. We will look at the product, place, promotion, and price aspects behind this marketing plan, with the objective of showing the reason behind the success of the company. In marketing, place is defined as making goods and services available in the right quantities and locations when customers want them. Billabong does this successfully, as their thriving nature dictates. Billabong's channel type is a selective distributive channel. The company avoids department stores and discount outlets and only have a few of their own. Billabong's products are distributed in more than 100 countries and available in approximately 11,000 stores worldwide. It is distributed in specialized board sports retailers and through company-owned branded retail outlets. Billabong distributes products on a global scale in a complex logistical exercise. Billabong is generally efficient in this task as it has over 10,000 stores in business worldwide. Billabong's success can be found in their market exposure. The board sports industry itself is expected to be a $19.6 billion industry in 2017. In 2012, Billabong International Limited made roughly $1.4 billion. Billabong was founded in the Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia in 1973 by Gordon Merchant. At first, Merchant designed and created the board shorts at his home and then sold them to local surf shops. Surfers soon realized the stability of Merchant's board shorts was the result of his triple stitching technique. Merchant understood that his company needed to expand to achieve success. So Merchant started to sponsor contests. These contests increased the public's awareness of Merchant's products, and the company consequently expanded. By the 1980s, Billabong board shorts were present throughout Australia. Based on his success in Australia, Merchant decided to export Billabong's products, and by the late 1980s, Merchant's board shorts were available in other countries such as New Zealand, Japan, and South Africa. In the 1990s, the surf industry as a whole grew exponentially, and Billabong was a part of this growth process. Their board shorts have been tried and tested in a diverse range of conditions around the globe. Their journeys and adventures continue to inspire Billabong products to this day. As the company developed further, it acquired new brands and retail outlets so it can move beyond the area of wholesale business. And the first decade of the 21st century was a particularly active period of expansion for Billabong. The Tiger Lily decision represented the first time that Billabong had acquired a brand that focused exclusively on the girls' market, and the intention of management was to position the new edition so it complemented the company's own Billabong Girls line. 40 years later, and with a fresh new perspective on beach culture, Billabong has reinterpreted what it means to be a surf brand. In a business environment, promotion is critical in the selling of a product. Promotion is defined as the communication of information between seller and potential buyer or others in the channel to influence attitudes and behavior. At its very essence, promotion is what is generally thought of as marketing. Many aspects are behind this broad idea of promotion, and those can directly be applied to any company at any time. Billabong is a great example of this company's applicability, as their marketing department does an incredible job of creating a positive promotional environment for the consumers. When discussing promotion as a strategy, the entity can be broken into three major subcategories: personal selling, mass selling, and sales promotion. As a marketing company, Billabong more than covers these for their customers. Personal selling involves direct spoken communication between sellers and potential customers. As Billabong houses over 600 company-owned stores worldwide, the customer service an individual receives in said store is an example of that. Employees of the store are knowledgeable of the product and can sell customers with a face-to-face sale of any Billabong product. With the abundance of technology and the access to the internet, this personal selling is, today, easier than it has ever been. An example Billabong displays of this is their use of their Twitter account on twitter.com. With their Twitter handle, @BillabongUSA, this personal communication between sellers and potential customers is made incredibly easy. Customers can communicate directly to the company with direct messages or mentions, and the company can reply just as easy. Mass selling is another major aspect of the promotional mix of marketing. By definition, mass selling is communicating with large numbers of potential customers at the same time. Advertising and promotion are two huge parts of mass selling. Due to the corpus demographic mass selling targets, it tends to be less flexible than personal selling. As it is applicable to most companies, Billabong participates in mass selling immensely. Billabong's advertisements are featured on websites, television, and magazines and are virtually aimed at any demographic. A majority of Billabong's publicity comes from their sponsorship of events and athletes. One of Billabong's major events is the Billabong Pipeline Masters, a surfing competition that was most recently held in Hawaii. Events such as these attract world-class athletes and large crowds and successfully, indirectly call attention to the brand name that is Billabong. In marketing, price is defined as the amount of money that is charged for something of value. Like any company, Billabong sets prices for all their products in order to compete with their competition and maintain the business of their satisfied customers. Billabong appears to lack a clear pricing strategy. Focusing on Billabong and their two main competitors, Rip Curl and Quicksilver, we can compare the average pricing across key categories. Rip Curl is clearly defined as the cheapest price point, consistent across every category. Not even in competition is Quicksilver, who sets a higher average across the price board. However, consumers identify with Quicksilver's strong brand image. Billabong, however, is awkwardly positioned between the two, never beating Rip Curl on price and certainly not offering their customers as strong a brand image as Quicksilver. For example, for a men's board shorts, a Rip Curl pair would cost on average $41. Billabong would cost $54.94, and Quicksilver would cost $66.65. In certain categories, such as wetsuits and women's jeans, Billabong's average pricing is higher than Quicksilver's. As their sponsoring of professional athletes and surfing competition supports, Billabong is still respected in the surf world as the best for technical gear. This justifies their higher price point on sports items like wetsuits and rash vests. However, Billabong has failed to captivate the wider audience with their non-technical product, with no enticing brand story or competitively aligned pricing. Some pricing strategies Billabong demonstrates are price skimming, meaning charging the highest price possible for innovative products; price penetration, meaning charging the lowest price possible for a product or service to achieve large market share; loss leader, meaning selling a product below its cost price in order to attract customers, and price lining, meaning having a limited number of key prices for select product lines. Billabong has evolved into one of the leading surf brands in the world today. Billabong began with producing handmade board shorts, and today is still priding itself on these premium quality board shorts and swimsuits that are constructed to last. Billabong engages in marketing, distribution, wholesaling, and retailing of apparel, accessories, eyewear, wetsuits, and goods in the board sports. Billabong products are distributed in more than 100 countries and are available in approximately 11,000 stores worldwide. Billabong states that it is, and forever will be, a brand that is more about the person than the t-shirt on their back. As a brand that is truly committed to its surf roots, Billabong is devoted to expand the horizons of the people they adorn.